Hey everybody, this is K6 Scope. Okay, sorry, I just had to try that. It doesn't work. Okay. My suspicions were confirmed. Anyways, in the last episode, we, cleared out the hideout. And this is episode 36, by the way. I remember because I made that badass thumbnail for episode 35. Haha. See, that's going to help me remember. That's a good thing. Anyways, now that we have ravaged the Aqua hideout of all its duties and master balls, we can now head this way, and as you will see, we are now on Route 124. And FYI, this is the largest ocean route in the game. And these ocean routes are freaking huge. I think you could venture to say this is the largest route in the game. Anyways, the water, of course, has random freaking battles. So, bring your repels. Bring your repels. Seriously, bring them. I don't care if you need the experience. There's plenty of trainers here. Oh my god, Chickbuskin only needs one level to evolve. Oh, ballsack. So, there are going to be certain parts of this route we cannot yet explore because we are missing an HM, but we're going to get that at Mossdeep City, so don't you worry. But we are going to fight every trainer on this Forsaken route, Forsaken Fortress. If you just float in the sea like this, Pokemon come around to play. Oh, they're not coming to play, darling. They're coming to see up your bathing suit, or just, kill you. Because sometimes they do that, because Sharpedo's a shark. Shark kill people, if aggravated. Alright, Whalmer's a water type, but I have a feeling Chickbuskin will just own his face off. Because that's what Chickbuskin does. He owns people's faces off. Behind Chickbuskin, all you see is a trail of faceless dead people. Because that's what he does. He instills fear in his enemy. As you can see, this Whalmer just shrouded himself in mist as if to hide from Chickbuskin. Yet it came to no avail, where he could, if he was of wits, used a water-type move and annihilated Chickbuskin, but he couldn't because he had fear of his face getting kicked off, and it just happened. There you go. Oh, lost at sea. You're damn right you are. Okay, so let's look at our handy-dandy map, or my handy-dandy map. You have no idea what I'm talking about. And we can see what this route looks like. Man, this is big. Alright, so we do have a few trainers here. There are going to be some dark patches of water we're going to see, like so, right here. And that's what's going to come into play later. We can start visiting other parts of this route once we see that. But there are a bunch of items on this route that you can collect, and they're all shards. There's the red shard, yellow shard, blue shard, and the green shard. Now, I will tell you what those do in a second, but right now we can't collect any of them because we need to go down into those things. But we can't because, there are... they're like, yeah, see, like, there's another part of the route over there, but with the item, which we can't get to, though, because we have to dive through those holes to get to them, and we don't have that yet, so for now, we'll just kill these trainers. You're riding a Pokemon instead of swimming yourself. I'm envious! Haha, that's right, I don't expend no energy, bro. My Pokemon does the work for me. Look at you. What do you do? Are you squatting? Why are you squatting on top of water? Oh, Carvana, my mortal enemy. I'm gonna use double kick because that's uber deflective. Ooh, I could feel the pain in that. Oh yeah, that hurts. I don't know, guys. I'd say about maybe one more battle and Chickbuskin will have what it takes. Oh, that is weak sauce experience, dude. You should have had a Sharpedo. Oh, I can't. I can't. Can't what? Can't what? Oh, there's another dark plot. Can't do anything about that. So we're just going to pretty much scour this route up and down looking for trainers. I saw one right here. Hello. And we're going to do this on our way to Mossdeep. I'm growing bored of swimming. How about a battle? Okay. Oh, look, she's doing the running man on the water. Swimmer Grace. I love how the swimmers have female or male symbols in their name as if we couldn't tell. Alright, so I just love how Chickbuskin's fire type and he's just kicking off the royal bungholes of all these water type Pokemon. And they're not even smart enough to use water type moves on them. Of course, as I'm saying that, I'm getting Bubble Beam, but at least Meryl's the one who finally has the balls to, just say, hey, you're fire type, let's use a water type move against you. Whereas everybody else is just like, ah, it's a Chickbuskin. Okay. Will this Whalmer do it? I don't think so, but her third Pokemon definitely will. Alright, Whalmer, I remember you. You went down to double kick. You were left faceless and ashamed of your life. Let me guess, you're going to use Mist. You're going to use Mist. Oh, Whirlpool. Well, I guess that's slightly better. It still sucks, but, was trapped in a vortex. Yeah, but now it doesn't matter because you're dead. Ah, that would have been great for the 1 HP montage, but guess what? Doesn't matter because you got killed with the secondary kick of doubleness. Oh, that'll do it, folks. That will do it. Chickbuskin 36, we no longer need to train him. Get out of there, Chickbuskin. I am not going to risk you dying in this battle and not evolving because you learned an awesome move. Alright, who to send in next? Well, the only person that still has evolved forms left are Largon and Phalanx, but they're too high level, so I'm going to send in Koogster. He's only level 31. Oh shit, Jaws is only level 30. I just saw that, kind of. Even though it wasn't on screen anymore. Don't ask me so many hard questions, okay? I don't know what happened. I just wanted to send out Cujo, okay? Shadow Ball. Yep, let's go with that. Boom, baby. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, Mist. Oh, great. Shrouded by the Mist. I've never seen the movie The Mist. I heard it was really good, though. You know, isn't it like monsters come out of the mist or something? That reminds me of Legend of Legaia, you know, like how the mist produced the monsters. What are they called? Rosaru? I don't know. Alright, Swimmer Grace. As you sit there, having no idea that you were this strong, or that I was this strong, watch as Chickbuskin goes through an epic transformation. Puberty! Oh, I don't want to see Chickbuskin go. He's so epic. Okay, but this next Pokemon is like super powerful. Our little buddy that started off as a little chicken junior is now going to evolve into full masculine ultimate Pokemon of awesomeness into his final form. Oh my god. And this is Blaziken. Oh my god. And of course, when he evolves to level 36, he tries to learn Blaze Kick, which is finally another good fire move. Oh my god, finally. And it has a high critical hit ratio and may cause a burn. How's that? A little less accuracy than 100, but it's still pretty good. We'll get rid of Ember for that. Finally. Jeez, you have to wait till 36 to get a slightly better fire move than Ember. Is that ridiculous or is that ridiculous? Okay, so with that, yeah, that's a big deal. Once we get to Mossdeep City and I can easily fly back there, I will be renaming Blaziken or Chickbuskin, whatever you want to call him. So, you know. Till then, we shall wait. You know what? I'm actually going to put Sparky in front here because he can kill these people pretty easily. Alright, so nothing much over here. Let's see, over here, nothing really. Let me just take a look at the map because they show the trainers too. Okay, no, yeah, we don't have anybody else up here that we can reach anyway. Over here, we've got a nice little plot of land if you just want to rest or fly somewhere. Well, you could fly somewhere anyways. Anyway, this is the house. Oh, what? I had a max repel on, dude. Dude. Oh, level 34 Tentacool. Of course. You know what? I'm not going to kill you. I'm not. I won't do it. Oh, okay. There you go. Anyways, this is the hunter's house. And this guy, what he will do is when you collect one of those shards from this island, or from around this route, you can trade it to this guy, and well, each shard, whatever color it is, you can trade it for that type of stone. For example, blue shard will get you the water stone, yellow shard thunderstone, green shard leaf stone, and red shard will give you the fire stone. And that's just that. And that's all he'll really do. That's what this guy's house is the purpose of. So we aren't going to ever need any of those stones, but, you know, if you want, go for it. It's, you know, if you need one of those stones, they are hard to come by in this game. It's not like you could just buy them from a department store, you know, like you could in first generation. Alright, we've got a few trainers down here. Yeah, we've got this Goober. Come on. Hey, Goober! Goober! There we go. F you, F you, F you, F you. I dive deep underwater to go deep undercover. Plumbing the depths is where I excel. Yeah, I bet you do. You also plumb... Never mind. Now I'm going to continue with that. Alright, so swimmer male Chad. Oh, what does he got? Wingull. Oh, hello, Wingull. Wingull, have you ever met my friend? His name is called Quadruple Weakness to Thunder. Oh, you guys just met, huh? Oh, you're dead? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Well, see you next time. Peace. Oh, a Whalmer. Hello. Hold the phone. It's funny that I was talking about Whalmers being faceless, too, because these guys don't really look like they have faces. Like those eyes, they're just so small, they don't even look like eyes. And which ones are the eyes? The upper ones or the lower ones? Obviously the lower ones, but the upper ones kind of look funny if they were eyes. But they're not, so. Alright, Chad, you were talking. about plumbing the depths? Yeah, why don't you go do that now? Just go drown. Anyway, continuing this way, you will reach Route 126, which we don't want to do right now. We've got another trainer up here, though. This guy, yeah. Hey, are you lost at sea? If you can beat my Pokemon, I can serve as your pilot. No, actually, I've got a guide right here. I don't need your pilotness, bro. Bro! As my voice cracks, bro! Swimmer Spencer, Tentafool! Tentatool. Alright, Thunderbolt. This is pretty remedial. We're just going to be Thunderbolting all of these noobs until they die. Of course, Tentacool is actually a little more sturdier than most of the Pokemon here because he's part poison type. But, you know, who gives a damn? Sorry if my chair is still squeaking, by the way. I'm trying not to move in it too much. But I did WD-40 at, like, the little spring part from whatever. But I guess, you know, it doesn't get... Once I sit on it and my weight gets on it, it, like, kind of changes it a little bit, the thing. So I need to just... point is, it didn't work all the way. It just worked partially. Okay, boring story. Oh, look, Sparky's got 100 HP. And he's level 33. Yeah, he's getting a little too far ahead. Time to send in some other dudes. Let's let Jaws get some action. He hasn't got some action since he evolved way back at the Weather Institute. That's just wrong. Ooh, Blizzard. That looks enticing. I want to use that. Oh, hiccups. Man, the music in this game, I don't really give it credit, but I think the 3rd generation, like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, had some of the best music in the series. In the Pokemon series, to be honest. I mean, Pokemon Black and White, though, those have magnificent soundtracks. They really do. It's, like, really good. Like, I almost love every track from that game. Every single one. There's not a single bad one. And, I don't know, Gold, Silver, Crystal had a lot of really good ones. But this game, I don't know, I think it tops Gold, Silver, and Crystal in soundtrack-wise. Alright, so now we're going to head this way. Oh, what's this? Oh, and once we reach this little plot of land, we're officially in Mossdeep City. Hello. This is not the city. This is just the, like, little precursor island. You could travel around the city here, but there's not much to really do. You can head this way, and it'll just lead to Route 125, which we'll talk about later. There is actually some interesting stuff over there. More accurately, there's a cave there, I believe, called the Shoal Cave. But we're not going to talk about that. I love how this place just has these little, like, trees and the tide pools in the little shallow water. It's so awesome and amazing and beautiful. Anyway, we have now set foot into Mossdeep City, and this place is freaking awesome. Let's check it out. Let's just explore. Our slogan, Cherish Pokemon. Oh, that's a good slogan, I guess. I like their little houses, too. They look like they built out of just, like, mortar. You know, like, just solid. My little brother says he likes to go find people's secret bases. Yeah, so if you ever have a secret base and you forget where it is, if you talk to this kid, he will tell you where your secret base is because he apparently can find them really well. You should make a secret base somewhere, I'll go find it. Yeah, we haven't made one, but if you do make one, he'll know where it is, and then you can go find it, so that works kind of cool. That works kind of cool, dude. Shut up. Alright, let's just check out all these houses here. Oh, what the fuck? Steven, what are you doing here in this random house? Scoop? Yes, this is my place. It's a little embarrassing how empty it is here. Oh, here, you should take this HM. It contains Dive. I already taught it to my Pokemon. Oh, whoa, dude. Steven just gives us an HM. Holy shit. Yay, we get Dive. While you're using Surf, you should notice dark patches of water. Use Dive if you come to deep water like it. You'll drop to the seafloor. When you want to come back up, use Dive again. In some places, it won't be possible for you to surface, though. Oh, well, that's great. Anyway, so yeah, this little just random house is actually Steven Stone's house. You know, the guy we've been running into the whole game. Gave us the Devon Scope and everything, and he's got a collection of rare rocks and stones. Steven's last name is Stone. It's Steven Stone. And so as you can imagine, he's fascinated by rare rocks, kind of like he said back in the cave when we first met him. And he just gave us HM08, which is our last HM. So if we check that out, right here. Dives underwater the first turn, attacks the next turn. That's what it does in battle. It's kind of sucky, to be honest. But we can use that to reach those dark patches of water in the other route we saw, 124, and go below the water. And then we can resurface in other areas that are light underwater. So that's kind of a whole new concept, you know, just going underwater and diving. It's really cool. And you can use it to reach other areas, like I told you in Route 124. Anyway, so that's Steven's house. We will be coming back here later. A lot of cool stuff happens in Steven's house, so... I got this from Steven, but I don't know what it's good for. I think it's called King's Rock. Do you want it? Hell yeah. Why would you want it? You're weird. You can keep it, but keep it a secret from Steven. And we get the King's Rock. So apparently Steven's just a generous guy, just giving all these people stuff. I mean, he gave us the Devon Scope and HM08, and now he's... Oh, and our TM47 Steel Wing, don't forget about that. And then he gave this kid the King's Rock, so let's see what that does. King's Rock, a hold item that may cause flinching when the foe is hit. What? May cause flinching when the foe is hit. Okay, so it either causes your opponent to flinch, I think, or you to flinch, I'm not sure. But anyway, certain Pokemon can evolve if they are holding this item and level up. For example, Slowbro into Slowking. I think other Pokemon, I don't know, I don't really remember off the top of my head, but it works. So it's kind of an useful item, so keep hold of that. This island's space center has been launching huge rockets. Oh, what? There's a space center here on this little island? Whoa. Seems like a bad place for a space center. Although I guess not, because if something crashed, it would just land in the water. My husband can tell what kind of Pokeblocks Pokemon like at a glance. Yeah, so talk to this guy, he'll tell you what kind of Pokeblocks your Pokemon like. That's useful for contests. Alright, we do indeed have a gym here. Mossdeep City Pokemon gym leaders, Liza and Tate. The Mystic Combination. What, there's 2 gym leaders here? What? You can't do that. You can't have 2 gym leaders, man. Anyways, we've got the typical PC and Mart. What's going on in here? This is an awfully big house. When I was young, I traveled the world as a Pokemon trainer. As I've become an old buzzard, my only amusement is watching young trainers battle. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh, you've got a back door. And it's locked. Okay. What the hell? Why do you have a back door? Is there another room in there? Now that's got me interested. I want to know what's in that back room. Is it like, you know, frickin' Arceus or something? Like Mew? Is Mew back there under a truck? I heard from my mates in Lily Cove that the herd of Weirdo had disappeared. We went down there, I wonder. I don't know. Maybe Team Aqua stole them. Maybe that's the one they were training. What are you doing down here, old man? All life needs the sea to live, even though it makes home on the land. Life, having run its course, becomes soil and returns to land. The sea is always connected to the land. Yes, like the very shoreline here. Oh, that's very interesting. Maybe you should try telling that to Team Aqua. Those fucks want to make the whole world water. I mean, come on. These guys are friggin' retarded. Alright, so that's that. Let's see what's down here at this part of the island. Maybe we can see that space center. I wonder where that is. Okay. Oh, hello, look, it's a white rock. It's a white rock. This rock has a special meaning to the people at the Space Center. They put it here as their wish for their rockets to fly safely. When you make a wish, what do you use? Do you wish upon a star? I use a wish tag to make it happen. That's what I do. Not really. I heard you're supposed to wish on, like, when your eyelashes fall out or something. I don't know. Anywho, what's up, lady? Even though I can't see my friend in Fortree, my Pokemon carries mail back and forth for us. I'm not lonesome, even though we're apart. Okay, so this is actually the Wingull. Remember that when we talked to the kid and he sent his Wingull out the door? This is that Wingull. And there he goes, heading back to Fortree City. My little sister exchanges mail with her boyfriend in Fortree. I don't envy her one bit at all. So if you actually, now that you've sent the Wingull back, if you actually go back to Fortree and talk to the kid, he will give you a mental herb, which I don't really want. I just kind of wanted to show that's a neat little side quest. Whoa, these trees actually have, like, deep roots. Look at that. Most trees don't look like that here. That's kind of weird. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older than we wouldn't if the whole world was covered in plants and flowers like this island? Yeah. Cool. Sorry, I just kind of... Oh, hey, what's up, dude? A voyage on a ship is fine, but crossing the sea with Pokemon using surf? Now that's an exhilarating trip. Wouldn't you agree, youngster? Yeah, dude. How do you think I got here? Anyways, what's in this housey here? Housey poo? Well, this is actually a very important house. Look, we've got a dude with a fisherman hat. Hey there, trainer. A super rod is really super. Say all you want, but this baby can catch Pokemon on... Damn it, what did he say? I want to read it again. Yeah. But this baby can catch Pokemon off the sea floor. What do you think? You want it, don't you? Sure. You bet, you bet. After all, a super rod is really super. And we get the super rod. Yes, best fishing rod in the game, and this guy just gave it to us. Sweet. This will catch the best type of Pokemon off of fishing rods if you want, like Gyarados, you know, good shit like that. Alright, so let's finally go up and see this infamous Space Center. This is it right here. Whoa, man, that does look like a Space Center. Mossdeep Space Center, the closest place to space. Huh. I guess. You know, metaphorically speaking. I was taking a stroll down the beach when I found this. It's not anything I need, so you can have it. Oh, shit, and we get the Sunstone. Sweet! I'm pretty sure that evolves Pokemon like Gloom into Blossom and things like that. You don't say, huh? What's up, lady? Some people claim that Pokemon came from space. Could it be true? Yes, it could. Anyways, I mean, this Space Center is interesting, but we actually I think we do have to come back here later for a certain... Well, I'm not sure, so I'll just check. The rocket launched safely. That's successful launch number 14. Oh, hell yeah. Giant chunk of metal bursts through the skies and flies into space. It boggles my mind. Yeah, it kind of does. It's amazing how it works. Demands perfection. Not even a 1% margin of error is allowed. Even if it's 99% okay, the whole thing is useless if 1% happens to be no good. Despite that, we never stop trying. Why? It's a dream that never ends. Oh, kind of like Titus. Just kidding. Whoa, spoilers. Okay, so what's going on over here? I wish ordinary people could go into space one day. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, you have to be specially trained, dude. It's no just field trip, you know? Mossdeep is mainly sunny weather, and its winds are unstable. Or winds are stable. It's an ideal location for launching rockets. There you go. If only I was a little younger, I would have liked being an astronaut. No, it's not too late. I can and will try. There you go, dude. Follow your dreams. I don't care how old you are. Alright, so that's it for the Space Center. We can only explore 2 stories. There's not really much to do in here except get that sunstone. I do believe we come back here later in the story, though. I'm not sure if that's just an Emerald version. I'm honestly don't remember. Anyways, what are we up to? Oh my god, 21 minutes. It looked like we spent way too much time exploring Mossdeep here. Well, anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to heal. And, anyways, I'm going to heal, and then I'm going to go change Blaziken, or Chick Buskin's nickname. And I'll meet you guys back here in the next episode, and we're going to take on the gym. So, I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Peace out.